You may have heard that Orchid's pre-implantation genetic test covers over 99% of an embryo's genome, while traditional tests cover less than 1%. But what does that extra coverage get you? The short answer is a lot, but to understand why, let's first look at how these traditional, more limited tests work. PGTA, the most common pre-implantation genetic test, looks for abnormal numbers of chromosomes, which can cause intellectual disability, birth defects, or even loss of the fetus. PGTA sequences sparse fragments of the genome to detect this, essentially taking a cursory glance at the whole genome. Another common test, PGTM, looks closely at specific genomic locations known to be associated with disease. PGTM tests are usually performed when parents have a particular disease-associated mutation that they don't want to pass on to their child. These tests are specifically tailored to the couple, requiring sequencing of the parents and significant time for test development. So with PGTA and PGTM, you can do either a shallow but broad survey or a narrow inspection, but many disease-relevant genetic signals evade these two methods. Mutations that don't exist in either parent's genome can arise in the embryo, and if you don't know to look for it, you won't see it with the targeted genetic sequencing of PGTM. And small pieces of the genome getting copied, moved, or deleted can cause disease or developmental disorders, but these are often missed by PGTA. And importantly, for many chronic diseases, genetic risk is influenced by many genetic variants, sometimes millions, which aren't examined in traditional tests. To see all of these important features, you need to take a close look at the whole genome, and that's exactly what Orchid does. Orchid's whole genome sequencing method is highly accurate in detecting chromosomal aberrations and disease-causing mutations, and it can detect small yet detrimental changes and determine risk levels for dozens of diseases. The difference is in the 99%.